Hey everybody, I just wanted to take a minute. I'm Nell Bell and I am almost 2 months into my Sister Locks journey. I washed my hair um, last night. I have my retightening tomorrow afternoon, and it's looking really good right now. However, I did have some slippage in the back, so I've got a whole let me see if I can show you without turning around. I've got a whole loose um, lock. It's completely loose, but it went loose 2 or 3 days after my last retightening, my first retightening. um, and I'm not doing anything different, so I don't really know how it happened. But excuse me, I couldn't braid it because the bottom still had the lock in it. So we'll see what my loctician does with it. Otherwise, I really think that everything is going pretty well right now. Still got a nice grid, and my scalp is clean, of course, because I washed it last night. But I last week I didn't spray it with anything. I didn't spray any of my oils on my scalp, and it was interesting because then it didn't itch for a few days, but then the dandruff was bigger, which I don't know if that is a part of the process. They say that if that your scalp will go through a process where you'll have a lot of dandruff and it'll go away, but my loctician said that depends on your scalp. So I'm trying to allow my scalp to do what it wants to do, but at the same time, I can't be walking around with no dandruff in my hair. Like, if I can't get it out, and that's what I noticed. It was like it was the dandruff which just kept coming. So when I talk about oils, I'm talking about tea tree oil and peppermint oil and sage oil, and I'm using those to get to stimulate growth here in the crown of my head, because that's where it's a little thin, and so I want to encourage that hair to grow a little thicker. But also because the tea tree oil is supposed to help with the flakes and things like that. But I'm also like wondering that if I keep doing that, if I keep putting oil, am I preventing that process of the scalp getting dry and then learning again how to create its own oils? So I was talking to my coworker, and it was funny because she's a white lady, and she used to wash her hair every day, and her stylist said stop washing your hair every day and wash it every 3 days. So she was finding that her oil buildup was like bad, and she wasn't liking how her hair was looking in between washes. And her stylist said, just keep at it, and your hair and your scalp will reset itself. And sure enough, her scalp stopped over producing oil. And so I wonder if that's the same with our scalps, and if, well, in the opposite way, is if we give it enough time, will our scalps then reset and start to produce its own oils? So I'm stuck between wanting to encourage my scalp and my hair follicles to get thicker and things like that, and allowing this dry scalp dandruff process to completely happen. And so I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I am very impressed with the way that my locks look. I'm very impressed with my loctician. My ends look wonderful. I've got 3C hair. I really enjoyed washing my hair. I also noticed that when I washed it, like right now, my hair is too, like, it's too long in here. Excuse me. My roots are way too long. Like, I need a retightening. I can feel it. And so I have to be careful when I put my hands in my hair not to catch underneath. But anyways, so my ends are still very soft and very happy. And yeah, I'm not experiencing any slippage anywhere else, or bunching for that matter. That's what I was meant to tell you guys, is that I've got a space here in the back. I don't think I can show you right now, but I've got some locking going on in the base of my locks, in the middle, in the back right here. I really don't think that you can see it. I don't know. I don't think you can see it. Can you? Well, I had my coworkers look at it and I was like, I'm locking. I think I'm locking. And I can feel it. So just at the base, like the hairs all the way through the back, they're not locking there, but they're locking at the base of the lock. And they're starting to get that mat going on. So that's exciting. And I found that when I wash my hair, I braid very loosely, and then I spray the shampoo in and stuff. And then once I rinse it all out, I very carefully unband and unbraid and braid back tight. So I re-braid everything tightly while it's still wet. And then I put my tighter nightcap, because I have a loose nightcap that stays on all night. It's great. But I put on the tighter one because that really lays down. And so I notice that I've got a lot less frizz right now, if you can see. And my hair is just laying down. So towards the end of the week, because I wash my hair every Friday night, my hair was standing out. Let me see if I can get it to do it. It was out like this. It was like that. But really right now it's just laying straight down. And I don't know. I've never really liked this flat look. But I'm not really doing curls right now because I want to give my locks the chance to just be what they are. And I just don't feel right about styling them a lot. I'm also trying to figure out, if you style your curls, you give yourself curls, then how do you put them up at night without getting rid of the curl? Because you can't braid and band, or then you just have waves. So I'm going to ask my loctician that as well. So anyways, this is just a check-in, and wherever you're at in your lock journey, I hope things are going well. And if you like this video, please click like. And if you'd like to subscribe and see where I'm at, 3 months, 4 months from now, I'm going to keep documenting my journey and sharing what I learn. And I think that I'm also going to start posting some other videos. I am. Okay, so right here, see that dark spot? It's a scar. I am going to try this dark spot corrector on my elbow, and if it does not create a horrible allergic reaction, I'm going to put it here on this dark spot that's been here for quite a long time. And I'm going to document that process. So I also think I'm gonna talk to you guys about my green health shakes, and I might bring this into the kitchen and show you me making a green shake. So let's see where this goes. All right, I will talk to you later. Take care. Bye.